Hello everyone, welcome to the Stoicism and Spirituality channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a very important topic that can bring more freedom and peace to your life. Detachment. More specifically, we'll discuss how to detach from material things and external results, something that can be transformative for our mental and emotional health. Have you ever stopped to think about how much material things and the pursuit of external results can tie us down and create anxiety? And how much does this affect our happiness? Detachment is a practice that, although simple, can change the way we live, making us lighter and less enslaved by what we can't control. I know that often we get attached to objects, achievements, or even to what others think of us. But do we really need these things to feel complete? Does the relentless pursuit of more things, more recognition, more success really bring us the peace we seek? Let's give a simple example. Imagine you bought an expensive item, something you've always wanted. At first, you feel immense happiness, but over time, that pleasure starts to fade. What once seemed essential to your happiness becomes just another object. This feeling is what many call the hedonic adaptation effect, meaning the tendency to quickly get used to good things, thereby losing satisfaction from them. Now let's reflect. Detachment doesn't mean not liking material things or not enjoying what life offers us. It simply means not letting ourselves be trapped by them. It means understanding that true happiness doesn't lie in objects or accumulating wealth, but in how we deal with them, and most importantly, how we relate to ourselves. I'll give you another example. Imagine you work really hard to get a promotion at your job. You dedicate yourself, do your best, but in the end, the promotion goes to someone else. How do you feel? If you feel deeply frustrated, resentful, or empty, you might be clinging too much to the external result. The promotion is a legitimate goal, but our happiness shouldn't depend exclusively on that result. The Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus already spoke about detaching from external results. Epictetus, for example, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to what happens." In other words, you may desire to achieve something, but your peace shouldn't depend on achieving that goal. The detachment here is in understanding that we can't control the outcomes, but we can control how we react to them. Now think about your current life. What are the material things or external results you're most attached to? It could be a material possession, social status, a position in your career, or even the validation from others. Ask yourself, what would you lose of yourself if you stopped having those things? Or what would your life be like without obsessing over these external achievements? When we manage to detach, our mind becomes more open and light, ready to live more authentically. Of course, it's not easy. In a society that constantly tells us we should have more, be more, consume more, it's natural to feel the desire to achieve these things. But the practice of detachment teaches us that true freedom lies in not depending on them to feel complete. I know this concept might seem hard to apply in daily life, so let's practice together some simple ways to start detaching. First, practice gratitude. Gratitude helps remind us of what we already have and how valuable our lives are without needing more and more. When you start practicing gratitude, you realize that the things you already have, whether it's good health, friends, or simple moments, are already more than enough to live a happy life. Second, declutter your space. You know that drawer full of things you don't use anymore, or that closet full of clothes you never wear, try detaching from those things. It doesn't need to be radical, but start slowly by releasing what no longer serves you. This is a practical way to detach and also to release energy for more important things. Now let's move on to a third important point. Change your perspective on success and results. Instead of focusing solely on what you'll gain, try to value the process. For example, if you're studying for an exam, instead of just focusing on the grade or passing, try to focus on the learning you're gaining during the process. That way, you won't feel so anxious about the final result, but rather about what you're experiencing as you work toward your goals. When you begin to detach from external results, you start to realize that the most important thing is your personal growth, not recognition or reward. And this leads us to a state of more emotional self-sufficiency. We can achieve our goals, but at the same time, we learn to be well regardless of what the external world offers us. And it's not just about detaching from material goods or professional results. Detachment also applies to people and relationships. Sometimes we get attached to fixed ideas about how others should act or how we should be treated. However, when we stop putting this pressure on others and accept that true peace comes from within, relationships become healthier and more genuine. Finally, remember Buddha's teaching. The root of all suffering is attachment. When we stop attaching ourselves to things, results, and even expectations, we free ourselves from anxiety and fear. Detachment is not about renouncing pleasure or material goods, but about living more lightly without depending on them for our happiness. So, how about starting today to practice detachment? Identify something in your life that you're excessively attached to, whether it's a material thing, a goal, or a fixed idea, and start reflecting on how you can detach from it, accepting that your peace doesn't depend on it. I'm sure this will bring you more freedom. If you liked this video, share it with someone who might benefit from this message. Leave your comment below on how you've practiced detachment in your life. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who needs to hear this, and let me know in the comments. Did this video help you? Subscribe to the channel for more content on philosophy and personal development. Don't forget to watch these other 2 videos and further enhance your knowledge.